Hello everyone, we would like to present our choice of group intervention, which is based on inclusion in the creative industries. For the purpose, it's going to be us, Donna, Elena, Agustin, and I, introducing our case study or subject with a special focus on the Jackson Lane Theatre in London. We would like to briefly start off by talking about what does inclusion mean and why it is important for the creative industries overall. And then we'll get into details on why the Jackson Lane Theatre is an appropriate example as an enhancer of inclusion and diversity. By actively seeking out individuals from different backgrounds and providing them with equal opportunities, creative industries ensure that talent is not overlooked or limited by biases or barriers. This leads to a more vibrant and innovative creative industry, enriched by the contributions of artists from the diverse backgrounds and experiences. This also means that inclusion plays an important role across different fields, generating things like the cultivation of innovation, empowering individuals, challenging societal norms, nurturing a diverse talent pool, or multiple voices being heard. In addition, it also has the power to address pressing social issues, raise awareness, and foster empathy. By embracing diverse voices and stories, creative industries become a catalyst for social progress, breaking down barriers, promoting understanding, and giving voice to marginalized communities. And now, I am presenting you my colleague, Agustin, who will be taking over from me.
Hello everyone, I'll be introducing the chosen case study by our group, the Jackson Lane Theatre. The Jackson Lane Theatre is a vibrant and dynamic cultural institution that stands as the flagship arts and cultural venue in Haringey. It has been at the forefront of promoting contemporary performance, arts participation, and cultural education in the community. Their mission is clear: to empower and ignite creativity within diverse communities. They work to overcome traditional barriers through the transformative power of art. As a result, they have established themselves as leaders in the creation, production, presentation, and artist audience development of contemporary circus theatre. This timeline depicts some of the main events the institution experienced since its beginning. After interviewing some of its core managerial members, we have been able to establish this graphical representation to understand how this creative space has become a pioneer in inclusion, accessibility, and equity over the years. Now, let's explore a snapshot of the theatre's vibrant history. This slide showcases a collection of events posters from the past years. Each poster represents a captivating moment, offering a glimpse into the diverse assortment of performance and experiences they have hosted. Now, let's explore a snapshot of the theatre's vibrant history. This slide showcases a collection of events posters from the past years. Each poster represents a captivating moment, offering a glimpse into the diverse assortment of performance and experiences they have hosted. Jackson Lane Theatre strives to be inclusive, attracting people from all backgrounds, ages, and abilities. With a diverse range of performance, it appeals to a wide audience, encouraging participation and enjoyment of the arts. The theatre ensures that the shows reflects diverse experiences, allowing audiences to see themselves represented on stage. Efforts are made to reach out to represented groups and overcome economic barriers through initiatives like Paid Forward Scheme, providing free tickets to children and families who may not have been able to attend otherwise.
Another project centers on diversity and takes place in a community center located in Sky City. This project especially targets a group of young girls predominantly from a Black African background. Workshops and activities are delivered by facilitators who share similar backgrounds and experiences, ensuring representation and cultural relevance. Reducing isolation is a key goal across all projects and age groups, fostering socialization and connection. It is worth noting that 75% of the communities Jackson Lane works with in Haringey belongs to the global majority. Jackson's Lane strives for representation by ensuring facilitators reflect the communities they work with. Efforts to diversify the circus industry include training programs and collaborations. Work experience opportunities are provided, prioritizing disadvantaged and minority groups with fair compensations. Now, I am going to hand it over to Donna, who is going to talk about the challenges. The theater actively seeks out and collaborates with artists from diverse backgrounds, religions, sexual identities, and orientations. They are committed to amplifying the voices of underrepresented artists, including those from marginalized communities and artists who challenge traditional notions of circus and performances. By hosting performances by international artists showcasing female-led works and providing a platform for emerging and established artists from various cultural backgrounds, Jackson's Lane Theatre ensures a vibrant and inclusive artistic program. We are now going to listen to Adrian Berry, Artistic Director at Jackson's Lane, talking about diversity and inclusion and the work he's doing at Jackson's Lane to promote it.
A broad expression, isn't it? So in terms of cultural diversity, that's very important because London and Haringey is diverse. So I want the stage and the audiences to represent what we see every day. That's the first thing. But that extends to when we recently were working with Extraordinary Bodies, who did the show Delicate with us. We've actually supported 3 shows. They are Europe's, maybe the world's leading disability-led circus company. So we were able to have disabled circus artists, professional disabled circus artists on our stage. And that was reflected in the audience. There were more people with disabilities than I've ever seen. And they were seeing themselves represented on stage. And I think that's amazing. So yeah, it's really important. It's also important that diversity is to do with the economy as well. So at Christmas, I think you may know this, we had a scheme called Pay It Forward for the Christmas show, that every time you booked a ticket, you could pay for someone else.
Yeah.
And we were able to give 500 tickets away to children and families that can't afford to come.
Jackson's Lane Theatre provides an extensive creative engagement program that addresses the lack of diversity in the creative industry and economic barriers. The program encompasses various initiatives such as free weekly circus workshops for children in Haringey, social activities for older people including dance, music, and reading club. Through arts and creativity, Jackson's Lane aims to combat these challenges and create a more inclusive and accessible artistic landscape. One notable project within the Creative Engagement Program is the Youth Program, funded by Children in Need. This initiative offers free circus classes to children who would otherwise be unable to afford them, culminating in a showcase. The program not only aims to develop skills, but also foster confidence, teamwork, and other soft and leadership skills through activities that involve peer support and leading warm-up sessions. The program looks beyond the present, considering how these acquired skills will contribute to a better future for the participants. Any insight into diversity, inclusion, and challenges?
Thank you, Elena. I would now like to discuss the challenges in programming and promoting diversity in circus performances. One major obstacle is the limited exposure to circus acts that go beyond the predominantly white performers we often see. Firstly, it is crucial to ensure representation and diversity across all aspects of programming, including performances, artists, and staff. This can be achieved through diverse casting practices, actively seeking actors of all backgrounds for various roles. Active outreach is important for engaging diverse communities and building relationships. Collaborative projects with local communities partnering with organizations, schools, or grassroots initiatives create meaningful work for the community to engage with. Furthermore, audience development initiatives such as discounted tickets, target marketing, and discussions encourage dialogue and participation. Finally, continuous education and awareness through workshops, masterclasses, panel discussions, and talkbacks led by industry professionals provide ongoing education and skill development opportunities for staff and artists. Looking towards the future, Jackson Lane has already taken significant steps to increase accessibility and inclusivity measures. They have undertaken a major redevelopment project to address challenges relating to accessibility and studio spaces. Recent performances have showcased diverse artists and themes, attracting more diverse audiences. Recently, Jackson Lane showcased Delicate by Extraordinary Bodies, a disability circus company, attracting individuals with disabilities who found representation on stage. Additionally, Scarabeus Aerial Theatre, a London-based company focusing on trans and non-binary artists, presented Emerging Emerged and interacted with the audience through a Q&A session. Lastly, we would like to share a snippet from our interview with Jackson Lane's artistic director, Adrian Berry, on The Chosen Harem.
For artists, it's a lot easier. We know when the work is diverse. So at the moment, we've got The Chosen Harem in tonight, and we know that's queer, Islam, Muslim work.
Yeah.
So
Wow. Yeah.
we know the artist is diverse. We know the content of the work addresses diversity about sexuality and Muslim as well.
In conclusion, Jackson Lane is dedicated to diversifying the industry, enhancing the diversity of staff and facilitators, and promoting socioeconomic diversity. They aim to incorporate a young voice, fostering connections between the youth board and the main board, and promote co-creation and collaboration. Thank you for your attention.